Alright, Shalom, first and foremost. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, or Chakudash. Double honor to the Apostle is a great millstone, and peace, salutations to you, society, him pushing his word in sincerity, truth, and charity. Lord, one is to be a quick one, pretty much, you see on the screen, is from the movie Men's Society. Pretty much 2/3 are spiritual Cains, man. They're just like Esau Edom. 2/3 niggas just a cool version of Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom, they are the original nigga. Alright? And 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, they being just like this damn devil. And worse. Because I tell you in Jeremiah, the 5th chapter says, their deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked. So 2/3 so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they're the worst of the devil, man. Alright. So let's grab this real quick. So 2/3 spiritual Cains. This is John 8:44. Slakia. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. You look in the scriptures, when the words are in red, that's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his real name is Yahweh Shai. Salakia. Excuse me for a moment. But pretty much, this is Yahweh Shai speaking to these wicked Pharisees, which were niggas. All right. So-called Negroes. Alright. This is John 8:44. It says, ye are your father the devil. So this is Yahweh Shai calling these wicked Pharisees, scribes. I think scribes or Pharisees, one, the wicked ones. He calling them the devil. And 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans, they're the devil too, right along with the actual devil, which is Esau Edom. Alright? Because they acting just like him, man. As Yahushua said, ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father he would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and this is talking about Cain. Alright? Who slew his brother Abel. Alright? It's funny, you see in the picture, this character in Men's Society, Cain, he has a gun in his hand, which is the sword, man. Which is Esau's blessing. It's the sword. The gun. And it's saying he's robbing Jake for his rims. Whatever else he robbed, I haven't seen that movie in so long. Alright? But that character in that movie, that was a one wicked ass demonic nigga. Alright? His name was Cain. Alright? Which is, Esau is Cain in the reincarnation. A good clue is, when, back in, Jacob was Abel in the reincarnation, and Esau was Cain. Would prove that, what happened, the story of Cain and Abel, when Abel gave the right sacrifice, what the Lord told him to do. Cain slew his brother Abel. And, fast forward to Jacob and Esau, when Esau didn't get the blessing, and the blessing was given to Jacob instead, what did Esau say? He's gonna kill his brother. So that's a clue right there, letting you know that's him in the reincarnation. Esau is Cain in reincarnation. Another clue is when he came out of Rebecca's womb, it says his skin wasted away his heat, man. He had no pigment. which that was the mark that was the punishment the Lord put on Cain for slewing his brother Abel. That mark, which is he stripped him from his pigment, man. He came back as Esau to play it out, man. All right, that's why these so-called white people look the way they look now. They had no pigment. That's that mark. And I believe Cain's name, I looked up in the blue letter the other day. It said possession, which I believe when the elders apostles brung it out, the real meaning, Esau went back and changed it and put down possession, which it don't mean that. All right. I believe Cain's name go back to the Hebrew Quayan, which means weapon, if I'm not mistaken. And how crazy is that when he came back as Esau? His blessing was the damn sword, man. That's the blessing given to him by Isaac. Which Isaac is Yahweh Shai. Isaac gave him that blessing. Yahweh Shai is going to come back and take that blessing away from these damn Edomites, these devils. Alright. Esau is Edom. Esau is the nation of Edom. Now, let me go back to the scripture. It's like his phone cut off. It's John 8:44. Yeah, your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And 2/3 are just like Esau Edom. They hate the truth. They delight in lies, man. Alright? They hate the truth. They hate the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? That's why 2/3 mainly is going to be helping Esau Edom persecute the men of the Lord who've been speaking the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Proving they just like they the devil too, man. 2/3 Negro, Latino, and Americans. So it says, you are your father the devil, you lust of your father you would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and bold not in truth, because there's no truth in him. When he speaks the lie, he speaks of his own, for he's a liar and father of it. And this 2/3 are just like this damn devil Esau. They're spiritual Cains. They're spiritual Edomites right now, man. They're no people unto the Lord, because they still following the way of the heathen, man. Matter of fact, when you read, let's read this. Zechariah 13 and 8, it says, and it shall come to pass in all the land, saith the Lord, which the land is Babylon, aka America. Alright? 2 parts there should be cut off and died. This is talking about 2/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, and American. They're going to get a heathen judgment, man. Alright? Because they being just like the heathen. Worse. Alright? They worse. Alright? So it says 2 parts there should be cut off and die, but the third should be left in, which is the elect. Only a remnant is going to be delivered from this destruction that the Lord planned on bringing. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai planned on bringing to this place. Alright? So it says, and I will bring third part through the fire. Alright? Part that persecution, that's part of going through the fire. Alright? And refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They should call on my name, and I will hear them. So they should call on your name, so we know the correct names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? For guys saying we don't know the name, you can call them any old thing, they're just false prophets, man. Which is, they're set up by the Lord too. You know, for the undesirables to follow them. Alright? They should call on my name, I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they should say, the Lord is my power. So the elect of the nation of Israel is the Lord's people right now. 2/3, that Hosea, the 1st chapter, 2/3 are still no people until Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because they're following the way of the heathen. They still following the heathenistic way. They're still acting like this damn devil, man. Alright? Let's grab this real quick. I was just thinking about it because we bring this out using it, saying this is Esau, but this applies to 2/3 too. They can't be trusted either, man. This is Sirach 12:10. Yeah, you never trust thy enemy, for as iron. And this we use this saying never trust the Edomite, but this applies to 2/3 as well, man. You can't trust them either. They are the enemy too. All right, 2/3 of so-called Negro Latino named American. They are the enemy as well, man. All right, this applies to them as well. All right, it said never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crotchet, yet take good heed and beware him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. And this applies to so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans as well. 2/3 of them, man. They are just like Esau, Edom, worse, a cooler version of him. All right. It said, never trust the enemy. Let's grab this. This is what King David said. Let's get this real quick. Slovakia. All right, get another screen record. I had to do it the way I used to do it before I started using my phone to record videos. I got a new phone, and the screen recorder I was using on my old phone, I was using on this phone, and sound just completely, sound just, voice break up and shit, So I had to find another, probably ask brothers and see what screen recorder they use. Probably use that. Maybe that'll work on this new phone I got. All right. This is Psalms 139 and 21. It says, "Do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?" So 2/3 they hate the Lord, man, as well. All right. So it says, "Am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?" Yep. I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. So those who are against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they are the enemies, man. And 2/3 are against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as well as Esau, Edom, and other heathen nations. So they're the enemy too. Never trust thy enemy. All right. Let me see, anything else I want to bring out? I'm trying to think. Pretty much that's the point. Hey, 2/3 are spiritual Cains. I use this movie, Minister Society. The main character's name was Cain. He was a wicked ass fucking nigga, man. All right. That's spiritual as hell because 2/3 are spiritual fucking Cains. They are the devil too, right along with the actual devil, which is Esau, Edom, man. They are their father, the devil. And this is Yahushua speaking. That was Yahushua speaking. That John 8:44, man. All right. 2/3 are spiritual fucking Cains, man. They're spiritual Edomites right now, man. They are no people to the Lord. That still applies to 2/3. That Hosea the 1st chapter. All right. Only the elect is the Lord's people right now. These 2/3 are heathens. They're the devil too. Right now, 2/3 you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. They are totally against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his way, man. All right. And they're against those who speak the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They join Esau, Edom, and these nations coming up against the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. That's the 2/3. They're spiritual Cains. Yeah, you father the devil, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahushua Bashim, Rechakodash. God belongs to the Apostle of the Great Millstone, and peace salutations to you, Sasaki, and pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, say shalom.